have so much to tell y'all, catch y'all up on. So my personal trainer canceled on me today, but that's okay. I got to walk the dogs. Yes, I should have still went to the gym because it was on my schedule, but I justified it by I'm still staying active and I got to walk my dogs. So, and my dogs got some exercise. All right, let's get y'all set up here. Well, let me close that back window. And it's a little better. Okay, so leave it, Jax. No, leave it. Okay, go away, go away. Go away, go away. Okay, thank you. Yes. Stay. Can you lay down? Good job. Okay, stay right there. Okay, so much to catch all up on. First, winter storm. So where I am at, we don't get a lot of snow, especially as thick as the snow that we had last week. You know, we were all excited for it and, you know, ready to play in it and build some snowmans and take the dogs, see if they can go drag me on some cardboard or whatnot. None of that happened. We lost power for 33 hours. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. I am not complaining, but no buts. I'm not complaining. It was very cold. Okay, you're gonna have to move. Yeah, you're gonna have to move. Okay, go away. No, you won't. Here. Yes, up. Lay down. Okay. So, again, not complaining, but it was very cold. We lost power for 33 hours. The first night at 2 a.m., the power went out. It's okay, it's still warm. We still had the heat in the house going. And then the next morning, it was very, very, very cold. We were walking around in our winter coats and thermals and sweatsuits, anything that we could to stay warm, some hats. And forget about going out in the snow. We bundled up. I was kind of that miserable. I didn't want to go out in the cold knowing that I couldn't come back in and warm up. So the dogs got to see snow a little. Klaus didn't really mind it. He didn't like his paws getting cold. Jax, he would get out there and play if I would get out there and play, but again, I wasn't feeling it. Well, again, the next morning we tried to make coffee. I was able to drip my faucets to prevent any busting pipes. I was up in my attic checking for any hidden leaks. I was actually up in my attic a few times during the day checking for any hidden leaks. And then every 2 hours in the middle of the night, or throughout the night, every 2 hours, I would get up and run the faucets full blast to get that water moving through the pipes. We did not have a fire. We do have a fireplace. However, the fireplace wouldn't start without electricity. It's like an electrical electrical ignition. So we couldn't use our fireplace. The only heat that we had was my thermal jacket and the heated seats in my car. That was it. The second night without power, when we went a full night, that was the most miserable. Okay, so last night was so cold. I don't know how long we've been without power so far, but this was our sleeping situation. We got as many blankets as we could. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blankets and our sheet. So I was somewhat comfortable last night as much as I could. The dogs slept with us, all bundled up under covers. They were also shivering. I'm sorry about the lighting. We're keeping this shade closed. I'm trying to conserve some heat. And yeah, so
this was our sleeping situation. It wasn't ideal, but we did make it through the night. I think around 4:35 a.m. we got so cold that we went to the truck just for about 30 minutes, just with the heated seats. But yeah, this was no fun at all.
Once the electricity was back on, it wasn't on for good. We had rolling blackouts, and you couldn't determine the amount of electricity that we were going to have, the amount of time that the power was going to be on. It was on for 4 hours and then off for 5 hours. It was on for 3 hours and then off for, 30 minutes and then off for another hour or whatnot. There was no rhyme or reason. It was like a toddler was playing with the electrical switch. During the rolling blackouts, we had low water pressure, and then it went to a boil water notice. So you really don't realize how much water you use until you have to work for it. I was boiling 4 large pots at a time, letting those cool off, putting them in plastic containers, one for the dogs so they could drink, and then one for us to do dishes in, and it was crazy, but we made it through it. And anytime I'm doing those dishes by hand, I am just thanking the Lord I have a dishwasher. Or if I'm in my car in that heated seat, thank you, Jesus, for a heated seat. Thank you, Jesus, that I have a car that has heated seats. That was all I could do to get myself through it and not go insane. Luckily, we didn't have any busting pipes, any leaks, any of that sort. So that was really good. I know a lot of people had it worse, so I'm just very thankful that we didn't have to deal with any construction in our house and ongoing issues. Everything is fixed. The power's back on, the water's back to normal. It's safe to drink. After we dealt with a winter storm and everything got somewhat back to normal, AT&T came out to dig in my backyard because they are installing fiber optic cable and they needed to dig in the easement. So, okay, I have no choice in the matter, let them in the backyard. But they cut my gas line. Nobody told me. Luckily I was home and I just see flashing lights on the walls and in my windows. And so I go out and look and there's a fire truck, like kind of parked in front of my house. So I'm like, oh no, I hope the neighbors are okay. Well, the fire department starts walking toward my backyard and I'm, oh my goodness, I just get so wide-eyed. What's going on? And so I go out and speak with the fire department. They tell me that, AT&T barely hit the gas line, but it is hit and you can smell a little gas. And the gas repair guys are on their way. It'll be about an hour and a half. So I had to deal with that right after the winter storm. Luckily, everything got fixed and I was able to make dinner and have the gas back on and all that good stuff. I was not doing any pet sitting. All my clients were home to deal with this storm. I had a few cancellations for my dog walking clients. So I was not able to walk my first dog until Thursday. I walked Sienna. I did have some dog booties for her to walk in. She looked so cute in them, doing the little feet and walking funny at first, but we did figure if she had a good run, she would do great in them. Her sister, Daisy, I was not able to walk. It was just barely over 30 degrees outside during the day, so I was not able to walk her. She was just too little to deal with that cold. Sienna, she's bigger, she's got more fur, so she was okay. I was also able to see Dudley this week. Dudley got a new toy. He is suckling on it. It's like a little bear. He's suckling the face of this bear and falling asleep while he sucks on it. It's so cute. I've never known a dog to still suck on a toy to fall asleep. I don't know, it's his little binky now. Pet sitting is still slow. I did hear that in you know, you're really busy at the holidays, everybody's taking their vacations, going to see family, all that good stuff. And then after the holidays, there's a lull. There's no pet sitting, everybody is staying home. That's kind of panning out for me, and it should pick up spring break. And again, I am starting to get a lot of bookings for spring break, so it is picking back up. It'll just be a few more weeks. I am so ready to get back to work. I need something to do. I need to stay busy. Tonight I am seeing Tiny and Millie again, so I'm really excited to see them again. It hasn't been that long. I have another client that I'm picking up tonight with just one cat. So I will see y'all soon. All right, so I just saw Chrissy the cat. Her mom says that she has not come out for past pet sitters, and those pet sitters can only tell she's around by an empty food bowl. But she came out for me. She will not let me pet her. That's okay. I've learned her cue when she's kind of getting annoyed with me. But she came out to when I fed her, and she listened when I talked to her, and I got a little purr, so I'm really proud of that. Tiny and Millie are doing good as well. Millie's still crazy, running around, and I still have to hand feed her just to make sure she gets something in her tummy. We still cannot trust her out of her kennel, but that's okay. We're making it work. And Tiny is really wanted to go for a walk tonight. It was after dark, so I couldn't walk her, but I promised her a walk in the morning, of course. I said I'd see her bright and early. That's gonna be it for today's vlog. We had a winter storm, we had the fire department out, no gas, no water, no electricity, and some pet sitting started picking back up. Please remember to like and subscribe. You know what to do. I'll see y'all next time.